Thank you for your patience, everybody. Let's begin, shall we? I want to start this off by going, hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing a game called Kotama and Academy Citadel. I was actually given a key to this by the developers, and I've been informed that it's a Metroidvania with anime style. Now, what that means to a foxy man like me, I'm not really sure, but from what I saw the trailers and stuff, it looked pretty interesting, so I'm curious as to how it's going to be. But yes, welcome in, welcome in. Let me start this off by going, and let's see who got first. Looks like Abaddon could snap first. Oh, and Silly, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in. Good to have you. Got here just as we started. Welcome in. But yes, looks like Abaddon got that first. Congrats, Captain Crazy, Slumbering, Madman, Nibnob, Lich, and my cursor's gone. Give me a moment. I lost my cursor. Where is it? There it is. Let's see. Yes, Slumbering, Nibnob, Captain Crazy, Havens, Lich, Madman, Celery, everyone who came in on the raid. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to have you all. Hope you all are doing well. But yes, welcome in. And also enjoy your lurks, those for you had to lurk as well. But yeah, we're going to get into this and find out exactly what this game is about. All right, we're not going to... Oh, you know which save slot we got to pick first. First is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the tree as your gist. So let's ride. But yeah, how you doing, Celery? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ooh, okay, select difficulty. Recommended for players looking to immerse themselves in the game. Story for players seeking narrative-focused experience. I love how it says academic stress underneath. Challenge players who seek a tougher challenge. I mean, I could go on challenge, but as this is a first impressions, I want to see what is recommended, what its normal difficulty is, what everyone will probably be playing first and foremost. There's a moderate difficulty level for well-rounded game experience. Select this difficulty. Difficulty might change during combat. Platform jump assist can be enabled. I won't need jump assist. I got my gamepad right here. But, Among those who walk through the halls of Kotama, there's an emerging one whose radiance outshines all the others. That one shall ascend to the ultimate pinnacle, the caramel star. Aim for the caramel star, for the stage that blinds with brilliance. I wish subtitles were a little bit higher up on the screen, but it is what it is. Aim for the caramel star, for the future where you break and transcend. Aim for the caramel star, for the power to rewrite the rules. Aim for the caramel star, for the promise that time cannot be erased. Guided by starlight, Kotama, you arrived at the Citadel. Will you become the next caramel star? Alright, that is one thing I will say. I think the subtitles could have been raised up a bit, because that was at the very bottom of my screen. I could barely even... I almost didn't notice it was there. Okay, this is better. Right here is okay. I like this right here. Alright. Only those who really shine during the election campaign get to become the caramel star. Guided by starlight, Kotama, you arrived at the Academy Citadel. Hello, Miss Kotama. Are you dozing off? Guide? Oh, let me move over to the side here real quick, because I like the design of the main character right there. That's a nice looking design. I see, Nibnob. You were explaining how to join the caramel star election. Yes, just try to stay awake next time. I'll do my best. Great, that's the attitude. Okay, enough with the intro. Let's head to the registration office, or we'll miss the deadline. You still seem half asleep. Here, take this Luminite to get yourself refreshed. A pure crystal formed from condensed chronofluid. Kotama can consume Luminite to restore her chronoshell. and it also serves as currency for transactions with students. Oh, so it's both healing and money. Oh, interesting. The chrono shell is an energy shield woven from chrono fluid, protecting Kotama from harm. Hold B to consume Luminite and restore the chrono shell. The life jade is Kotama's life core. When Kotama takes damage with her chrono shell depleted, it will consume life jades. Note, if all life jades are exhausted, Kotama will die. Noted. So we got 1 HP and an armor. Oh. Oh no. Folks. Hold up, I need to see settings. Controller. I have to use the joystick to move. Gotcha. Alright. With these flowers here. I don't really smell anything. Sorry, they don't really smell anything. Fake ones, huh? Probably plastic. Okay. Interesting so far. Today's last day to sign up, and we need to make it to the... Oh, that goes so fast. Okay, the guide needs to be a little slower. Guide needs to be a little slower. I know hold A to jump higher. Eh. We can't reach that area. Gotcha. Okay. Someone shut the quarantine barrier? Something sure did. Look there, there's an umbrella spear on display. Shouldn't be a problem to borrow it for a minute. Umbrella spear, you say? Alright. As suspected, Miss Kotama, you have a knack for controlling chrono fluid. My knack? This umbrella spear is actually a weapon powered by chrono fluid. It's a dangerous device that needs a lot of training to handle properly. Sounds pretty serious. Should I put it back? Oh no. Folks, she's stupid. And she didn't even know, all the stuff that she hasn't using, she doesn't know that it's safe for her to use, even though she's been using it already. Oh no. No worries, just be careful with it. Let's practice handling it first. Umbrella Spear. Display supervised balanced weapon, suitable for both offense and defense. Press X repeatedly to perform basic attacks, coating enemies with fluid. There's a joke there. Don't make it, but there's a joke there. When enemy is coated with fluid and shows a purple outline, press Y to trigger a fluid detonation, dealing damage while restoring Kotama's chrono shell. In addition, defeating an enemy coated with fluid also stores a small amount of chrono shell. Hold left bumper on the air to remain airborne for a brief period. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. All right, let's go back and get these. Okay, you cannot aim up with your attack, nor down. That's a shame. Well, you can crouch, but when you're using a thumbstick for movement in a game like this, I think one thing that should be done is the ability to attack up and down. That's the main thing. Fluid detonation. Gotcha. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta use a vigorous thrust to make sure that fluid gets detonated. You know? Well, I can't go back up. It wouldn't let me climb. Let's see. Oh! When enemy strikes while emitting a yellow light, press the left bumper to deflect the attack. Okay. Interesting. Left bumper to parry incoming attack. Successful parry will coat the target with a large amount of fluid. All right, is this cat? Oh, it's Kestu. Yeah, pretty much, yes. Is that giant cat? Sleeping in such a weird pose, huh? There's a notebook next to it. Seems to be an observation record of this cat. Looks like it always starts snoozing right at 17:55. For those who don't know, that's 5:55. Let's check down here. Exactly, there's a lot of wetness when parried. I wanted that. I want that Brella. Give me Brella. Fine. Hold on a second. Miss Kotama, you're out of temporal coils. Are you feeling anything unusual now? I see some strange rifts around us. Exactly. This is temporal stasis caused by an overflow of chronofluid. Picture a regular space-time like movie reel. Like a movie reel. Right now, this Academy Citadel looks like a reel torn by shreds by time stasis. Anything caught in it, be it living beings or machines, become extremely dangerous. How can I prevent time from freezing? That's where temporal coils come in. This stuff, developed by the Student Council, mends fractured space-time, but they deplete the process. This device next to us is a rewind station. Feel free to use it to restock your temporal coils. As for its other features, try exploring them firsthand. Okay, so that's what the thing on the bottom left has been that I've been seeing. You all couldn't see it, but I've been seeing it. Venturing into the unexplored rooms consumes temporal coils and advances the timeline. Once all temporal coils are spent, the Citadel enters a state of temporal stasis. Note, as the timeline advances, the status of both students and enemies will change. As temporal coils are consumed, time gradually progresses. This alters the behavior and dialogue of the students. If conversations cannot be advanced, consider replenishing temporal coils to return to an earlier point in time and try again. Prolonged exposure to a chronofluid and saturated environment will cause erosion, time progressing as temporal coils are consumed. Consequently, the enemies will grow stronger with the deepening erosion, though the rewards for defeating them will also increase. Gotcha. So risk versus reward there. I like that. Yes, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. The rewind station fully heals Kotama and saves your current status and game progress. Note, when you use a rewind station or rewind at one, your game progress is immediately saved. Progress at the last checkpoint will be cleared and most enemies within the Academy Citadel will respawn. Okay, I hit the back button, but that was no map. Oh, okay. So we're gonna get 3 different weapons and they have upgrades. Parry, after successful parry, press X to perform a follow-up attack and coat the target with a large amount of fluid. Okay. Downport. Press the right bumper plus X to consume charges and perform a series of thrusts that deal a high amount of damage. You know, them rapid thrusts just to coat it in fluid. Looks like we also have 6 of 6 temporal coils. It's currently 4 p.m. or 1600 hours. We need to get 3 of these chrono posts to increase the maximum capacity of the chrono shell, and jadeite shards to increase our maximum life. Okay, gotcha. Keepsakes to find, votes to earn, 6 abilities to get, and we have 178 luminite. Okay, I'm picking up what it's putting down. All right. I keep on wanting to use the D-pad to move. Ow. Is there a dodge button at all? No. I gotta get the timing on that down. Especially since it seems like enemies don't have much of a cooldown on them. I can't get up there. I cannot climb. Why can I not climb? I could climb the other things earlier. You know what? Rewind. It's now 1400 hours again. Let's continue on. Sorry, 1600 hours. You're not worthy of being anyone. Well, that was me. All right. You enjoy how much confidence animes have in the student council? When I was in school, the student council barely get the yearbook together. I mean, for a while, I was actually on the student council, offered to be president. I took it for about a day, realized that it was not worth the effort, said, nah, this guy can take it. I'm going to focus on my studies. But yes, welcome in, folks. Good to see more people in here. Hope you all are doing well. What's this? Kotama, meet Shizuru, the Secretary General of the Student Council. She's in charge of everything for the Caramel Star election. Welcome to the registration office. You must be Kotama, I assume. Okay. You know me? Yes, I've heard all about you from the president. She's pretty intrigued, and an exchange student like you is a rare find. Also, that cannot be school uniform approved, but at the same time, it looks cool. If I'm not mistaken, you're here to sign up for the Caramel Star election, right? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Well, about the election, we are currently facing some complications. You've run to those fish heads already, right, Kotama? Like those fish heads up there? Yeah, those fish head students banding together as the fish head gang. They're causing trouble by rigging votes, intimidating candidates, and messing with our systems. For everyone's safety, I had to close candidate registration early. I'll deal with it then. Leave those fish heads to me. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum. For those of you who know that song, congratulations, you're old. Hey, Osamu, welcome in. Same with you too, Wolf. Hope everyone's doing well. Are you sure about this? They can be quite tricky. No worries. If this drags on, I won't be able to join the election. I see. Please take the student terminal. Student Terminal features a map and a database, assisting students in locating themselves and automatically recording encountered events. It also symbolizes Caramel students' identities. It proves your status as a Caramel Star candidate. You can also check it for maps and information whenever you need. Plus, it keeps track of your current votes automatically. My votes? Yes, every student can vote for their favorite Caramel Star candidate. Your vote percentage shows how many votes you've secured compared to the total. Speaking of which, if you manage to stop those fish-headed troublemakers in the Central District, I can share some of my votes with you. What should I do? Disable the 2 dangerous chronofluid devices they've planted in the Central District. I'll mark the locations on your terminal. They've tampered with a number of service robots, so be cautious when you run to them. Oh, and I almost forgot. Here, enrollment gift from the president. Please try it on. Glasses? They look great on you. Please, be careful out there. But she didn't need the glasses. Okay, we need to go bottom left and then to the right. Gotcha. Alright, let's read up on Chizuru here. As the Student Council Secretary General, she oversees academy affairs, hosting events, managing clubs, coordinating between faculties, and even organizing the president's daily schedule. The Fishhead Gang had planned 2 dangerous chronofluid devices in the Central District. This Secretary General hopes you can help her deactivate them. Unlocks for the expiration. Looks like she is 162 centimeters tall, born April 23rd. Okay, cool. I do like that we get information on the NPCs, not just the monsters and stuff. Let's go. Okay, we can't crawl yet, so we're gonna go right. Okay, as soon as we can crawl, we can get in there. But for now... Bop! Ooh, update. Ooh, enemies. These are called Anna. Okay. An umbrella stand robot reprogrammed by the Fishhead Gang with a fencing protocol, now wielding umbrellas for close quarters combat. Originally designed as a rainy day assistant for students, It wants to shield them from the storms, store their umbrellas automatically, and even provide instant drying services. Man, I wish my umbrella racks did that. Goddamn. All right, we need to learn how to crawl. Thrust! Haha. Okay. I will say the attack is a little stiff, but it's not bad. I thought the projectile was heading my... There we go. Okay, so we can get some of our HP back by being aggressive. Gotcha. Let's look around here real quick first before we do anything. It does look like a VTuber game, but it's not. I mean, it's very anime styled. Okay, database has been updated. Enemies, we now have the Vera, a smart trash can reprogrammed by the Fishhead gang with a regurgitation protocol. Now launches garbage from its compartment as ranged attacks. Originally designed as an automated cleaning unit, it could autonomously collect floor debris and meticulously sort waste by category. And then, of course, Yuri. A floating sensor light reprogrammed by the Fishhead gang with a gyroscopic protocol, now spinning rapidly to crash into targets. I mean, I bet there's a lot of crashing in Yuri, if you know what I mean. Originally designed as an aerial spotlight, it would follow students at night to illuminate their path through the darkness. Okay, school regulations part 1. We just got a data log. 1. No student shall exceed the daily caloric and nutritional intake limits set by the principal. During the Caramel Star election, all students must cast a vote. Abstention is prohibited. Any student seeking entry to the principal's office must obtain prior approval from all 4 administrators. Damaging any public property is strictly forbidden. Violators will be assigned 1 week of mandatory community service. Students must strictly follow the course schedule designed by the principal and are not permitted to enroll in additional electives. Students must carry their personal terminals at all times and are prohibited from lending or exchanging them. Any encounter with a student not registered in the terminal database must be reported immediately to disciplinary supervisors. Oh, I felt a sneeze coming on for a moment. Okay. Cheeky, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, was there a stretch? Oh, there was indeed a stretch. Everything just went by so fast. Let me do that real quick. Ah, much better. All right. Let's see, what's down here? Oh, wait, I can't go yet. Or maybe I can if I beat it up? Nope. Okay. So we gotta go up and left. I do like that if you're most of the way up a platform, it will just lift you up. It climbs for you. That's nice. What's this? Oh, that's a heal. Gotcha. Okay. Can't get that yet. Wait for it. Oh! Thrust attack while in the air is a downward thrust. But it looks cool as hell. Alright, school regulations part 3. God damn, there's so many regulations here. Holy hell. Students are strictly prohibited from viewing any of the films not available in the office official media library. Sorry folks, no porn. All students must enter hibernation pods monthly for a short-term academic progress evaluation. Any abnormal phenomena observed within the campus must be reported immediately to the student council, and students must evacuate the area promptly. Experiments involving chronofluid require prior application to the student council research. Student council research may only commence after formal approval. It is forbidden to privately retrain any objects found near the door. No student may leave the campus without authorization before graduation. All intellectual property inventions and research achievements developed by the students during the enrollment automatically become the property of Caramel upon graduation. So it's a scam. Gotcha. Ooh, checkpoint. Okay, I know how checkpoints work. Save game progress. Choose to rewind a checkpoint after being knocked down. You will revert to the last save progress. Items and abilities acquired from your unsaved progress will be reset. Gotcha. Holy damage output, Batman. So, them not really getting staggered. Even Castlevania had a little bit of stagger on enemies, so. Kotama dies, so residual chrono fluid will form a reset point at the location of death. Detonating the reset point can restore the chrono shell and the life jade. Okay. Okay, I went to block, but that did nothing, apparently. Not really sure when I'm supposed to block and when I'm not supposed to. Because not everything has the... You can perfect time every parry to... Yeah, it's just, I don't know. The timing feels a little off. I think what they might want to do is, I don't know if other weapons do it better later on, but right here, it's definitely a thing of, it feels like there needs to be a little more oomph to my attacks. That's what I'm getting at. Because right now, my attacks sort of feel weightless. Despite the screen shake. Okay. And that thing was called a what? Ah. A Natasha. A service robot reprogrammed by the Fishhead gang with an armored fist protocol. Now swinging massive metal fists to pummel targets, some variants feature distinct color schemes and enhanced combat capabilities. Finally, there's that sneeze. Okay. Originally designed for comprehensive student assistance, it was widely beloved for its dual-function arms. Delicate tasks handled by two small hands, while heavy-duty arms could lift cargo weighing up a ton. Temporalis. Special crystals used for Kotama's enhancement, unlocking her additional skills. Database, Astronomer's Journal. While observing that distant planet, I know that both its revolution and rotation appear to abnormally slow, nearly approaching a state of complete stasis. At first, I suspected a gravitational time dilation effect, but subsequent astronomical surveys revealed no nearby black holes or massive celestial bodies. Thus, I hypothesized that this phenomenon may be caused by the planet itself. Also, what's in here? Shiny? Shiny. We got the dash. Okay, right trigger to dash. And if you're not pushing any direction, it does a backdash. Okay. It does have a decently long cooldown on it, so there is that. We need to keep that in mind. Also, we got a thing to upgrade? Is it an upgrade for a weapon? This thing. Unlocking her additional skills. But where do I use that? I'll probably find out as we go, huh? Unless... Nope. Alright. We'll figure it out as we go. Platform Jump Assist. Creates portals in certain complex platforming sections. Interacting with them allows Kotama to skip periodically challenging segments. Platform Jump Assist can be enabled in the game options within the settings menu. After activation, you need to exit and re-enter a room for it to load properly. Here's the thing. I'll never use this and such because, I don't need assistance with this. However, there may be people who play this game that might only have one hand or a special controller that makes it a little bit hard to jump and move at the same time. So for them, I can see this being really nice. Right, in the air, it slams down. Forgot about that. Life Jade Shard. Alright, 3 shards increase our life. Gotcha. And now we also know that, hold up. We also know that the slide works as a crouch as well. Alright, let's go back here, reset time. Oh! Recording. This booth is temporarily closed due to unforeseen circumstances. My apologies for the inconvenience. I suggest following your guide to explore other open attractions for now. If you have an urgent business, you can find me in the warehouse. I will say, I do like this idea where the world changes around you based on how much time has passed from going in between different rooms. I do like that idea. That's a really cool concept. I will say, I wish that, as cool as the downward thrust is, I sort of wish that, that was more of a down and A ability, not an in the air Y ability. Because this is just Y normally. When I'm in the air, I'm expecting to do that as I keep on expecting to just be able to thrust forward as well with it. And that is not the case. What'd I just kill? What'd I just kill? That was called a Sharknado. Or a Sharknado, whichever you prefer. Oh shit, we did drop frames for a while. Oof. Don't worry folks, if there's any drop frames, the VOD will be perfectly clean. Don't worry. Members of the Fishhead Gang have observed Members of the Fishhead Gang have observed and partially mimicked the combat techniques of sailfish, with the most skilled fighters earning the title of cadre. This follower wearing a shark mask continuously disrupts the other candidates to ensure Sailfish is crowned the Caramel Star. Her codename is said to be borrowed from a classic film, though she's never actually seen it. Hey Havens, indeed I am indeed doing well. Thanks for streaking in chat, I appreciate it. Okay. Oh. Post-mortem attack. Gotcha. So this thing's just a common mook now. Noted. Okay, you cannot parry while in the air. We've learned. All right, we're learning. I do wish the attack had a little more oomph to it. But for what it is, it's working. It's working. Okay, now we know whenever they flash red, we just don't stand near. It's called parry, not parity, not piety. Oh, man. Okay, database has been updated. Let's go view that real quick. That was for... what was it? Oh, one of these. We haven't read these yet. Okay. An automated vendor reprogrammed by the Fishhead gang with a chaotic scribble protocol. Now using the mechanical arms to shake drink cans and hurl them at targets. Occasionally designed to sell beverages, it could recommend flavors based on the student's mood and restock favorites by tracking their preferences. Okay. Of course, we got List of Disciplinary Actions Part 2. Uh-oh. Let's see. Alright, Haru, from the Art Academy. Violation details. The student concealed a large quantity of strictly prohibited films and organized unauthorized private film screenings, subsequently requiring each attending student to submit a 10,000-word reflection essay. Disciplinary outcome: due to repeated and severe violations of school regulations, the student has been expelled. Student Annie, from the Aerospace Academy. The student lost control of an illegally modified hoverboard during an anti-gravity skate race, injuring several others. Disciplinary outcome: the student has been permanently banned from all competitions in this event. However, in consideration of the technical skill demonstrated in the modifications, the Academy has decided against expulsion and instead transferred the student to the Cruiser Development Department. Ah, bureaucracy. Get your good ass back here. Ooh. I didn't notice any level ups or anything like that, so I wonder if there actually are any level ups in this, or if it's just you're one level through the entire thing. Map device is broken too. Any idea how to fix it? Paint it. Central District map. Okay, now we can see what we're missing here. All right, so there's an area to the left, an area to the right. Right's where we need to go, but I'm curious as to what's over here, you know? First, secrets? There do be secrets right here. We could go down. We're going down this earlier round. Okay. Get some of that health bar back, or that shield bar technically. Okay. Okay, so think the door's jammed? Yep, the door is jammed. We gotta find a way to open it to free her. Gotcha. Okay. I'm getting the timing of that parry down, slowly but surely. Oh god, nope. Get some of our HP back from that. Yeah, because we don't really do any stagger damage during our attacks, I have to be a lot more careful than if I was playing, say, Castlevania or Bloodstained. Could you hit that emergency door release up there? I can't reach it myself. Whew, you're a lifesaver. If you hadn't showed up, I would have spent the entire Centennial celebration trapped here. How should I call you, kind stranger? Fluffy tail, or maybe little eggplant? Listen, there ain't nothing little about my eggplant. Name's Kotama. Thanks for the help, little eggplant. Ma'am? Nope, don't say that. This is a sponsored stream. Don't say it.
Meow,
Don't
meow,
say it.
motherfucker.
Hey, Vigo, thanks so much for the raid. You distracted me from what I was about to say. Thank you so much. And I do mean thank you, because I was about to say something really bad. But welcome in, welcome in. Hope you had a good time with Yggdra Union. For those who joined in that don't know me, I am Alm. I'm your local adventurer, and today we're playing a game that is called it was called Kotama and Academy. My brain blanked on me because I had so many thoughts going through my head at once. But it's called Kotama, and you can find it on Steam. The developers gifted me a copy of this. So far, it's been pretty good. We're only in the very beginning, and there's a couple nitpicks I have with it so far, but so far it's been pretty damn good. I hope I hope your stream treated you well. All right. If I could, I'd totally give you credits to repay you for saving me. But I poured all my savings into the celebration, so now I'm flat broke. Saya, I feel you there. I spent all my money on friends this month because 12 of my friends had their birthdays. I feel you. Actually, if you visit my shop, I'll waive the credit fee. Just bring me some luminite and craft material. Oh! Well then. Thank you. Kotama Academy Citadel on Steam. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, why'd that not show up? Hold up. Why did that not show up? That should have showed up. That's weird. Oh, the source got hidden on accident. I must have accidentally clicked it. My bad. All right, back to it. Hey, Abaddon. Hey, Jade. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you both are doing well. Seems like nothing goes smoothly, even when moving supplies. Am I cursed with bad luck or what? Maybe, I don't know. I ain't living your life. Only you live your life. All right, let's see here. So we want to go that way, but we can't. Oh, technically that's not the way we're meant to go, but... Oh! I should have been slapping those. Whoops. An unpredictable future. A student named Saya excitedly showed me a device she explained that was a radio capable of showing everyone's future. She claimed this invention could change the world, and I'd have the honor of being its first tester. However, no matter how many times she recalibrated it, the device failed to display anything related to the future. Disappointed, she declared it another failed invention and tossed it aside. Though the outcome disheartened her, I had a faint feeling the problem might not lie with the device. Oh, right, we should read on Saya. She's 52 centimeters tall, birthday 11/11, so November 11th. Oh, she shares the birthday with Skyrim, what do you know? Head of the Invention Club, endowed with innate creativity, she has designed countless wildly imaginative inventors, each too ahead of its time to succeed commercially. The case she carries is like a bottomless treasure chest. No one can predict what she'll pull out next. Cursed by my bad luck? No one wants to be cursed by my bad luck, I tell you that now. Oh. There we go, saved. Let's do this. Detonation point. Detonating an enemy code with fluid breaches their detonation points. Once an enemy's all detonation points are... I think that is a moment of dyslexia found for here. Because I think that's supposed to be once all an enemy's detonation points are breached, they will stagger briefly, providing you with a prime opportunity to attack. Yeah, I really like the design of the main character as well. Okay, so that just... Alright. I tried to parry and couldn't because I was in the air. Okay, we got some of our healing back. There we go, that's how we parry. Oh, it doesn't stay up. It goes away. Gotcha. I thought it stayed up longer than that. Okay. No, this won't be that hard. We know what we're doing. Move out every zig. Okay, dodging that when you're in a corner, I don't know how to do. Yeah, because even doing the backstep didn't get me far enough away. I guess I just have to perfect parry it. Though it doesn't tell you that you can perfect parry, it just tells you that you can parry whenever the enemy has a glowing yellow light come from them. So that's something that could have been said earlier. Now I'm gonna stick around because you want to play this yourself. It's a good game. It's a good game so far. All right, let's see. Oh, right, just grab. And we already have double jump. All right. Hey, Liminal, welcome in, welcome in. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. And for those who joined in that don't know me, I'm Alm, I'm your local adventurer, and today we're playing some Kotama and Academy. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day today. Oh, right, we got a new thing. We found the security chief's diary. If they hadn't offered me a reward, I simply couldn't refuse. I would never have taken on this deadly assignment. Before this, my most bragged about feat was single-handedly subduing 5 armed militants, an operation that remained the most illustrious moment of my career. I always used to say, if it's human, there's always a way to deal with it. But who would have thought that one day I'd be dealing with an alien organisms? That day, I saw one of those extraterrestrial creatures mimic a human form. The resemblance was flawless. Who knows if any of the scientists working closely with them might one day have been replaced. Am I having a good day? Indeed I am. How was Digimon World 2? I hope it treated you well. Also, I just realized there was an area back here that I want to go to. I should do that first, just while we're here. Let's see. Oh, now that we have double jump, we can, can't hit that. That requires more than double jump, apparently. Okay, so that be friend, not foe. Gotcha. Oh. Oh, lordy. Okay. Oh, I saw that up there. I see that. We're gonna go for it. Good to be really down. Found the bad guys' undersea base. Hell yeah. Glad to hear you're doing good. Glad to hear you're having fun with it. We're going down, down right here, and we're being careful. Being a little careful. No, I said a little careful, not a lot of careful. We got it. Artificial gem. Special gems crafted artificially to enhance Kotama's weapons. Okay. So can we upgrade it right now, or no? It has to be at a blacksmith or something, I guess. All right. I wonder. Okay. There we go. I'm picking up what it's putting down. Also, let's smack this to get our checkpoint. Okay, looks like the fastest way to move in this is jump dash, then once you touch the ground, dash again. Oh, checkpoint right here too. Hell yeah. Well, it looks like we cleared out this area except for that door, which was unopenable, aka locked. Oh. Oh, just automatically does it. Okay. Well, this is nice. Welcome back, Miss Kotama. Thanks to you, those fish-head troublemakers have stopped causing trouble. The election should run smoothly now. I'll verify your candidate status right away. This is weird. What's up? Your information won't register in the candidate system. This has never happened before. So I can't join the election? No worries. I'll give you a provisional candidate status for now, so you can join in as usual. But if this registration issue doesn't get fixed, you may end up getting disqualified from the Caramel Star election. And any votes you get won't count. What should I do then? I'm afraid only the principal, the top authority for this system, can fix this issue. According to regulations, you'll need to collect keepsakes from all 4 administrators to get into the principal's office. But they're all caught up in the election right now. Got it. So I'll get those keepsakes, meet the principal, and gather votes along the way. Good to know you've grasped the situation. Every time you secure a keepsake, feel free to hand it over to me for safekeeping. Once you've collected them all, I'll unlock the passage to the principal's office for you. And if you're not sure where to start, the Art Academy might be a good bet. However... The entrance to the Art Academy is blocked by those fish-headed students right now. I'm sorry for not being much help. Please, take these votes as an apology. Okay. So we need to go up there. But there's also stuff down here that we can get to now, maybe. As well as stuff back here. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oh, you! Hey, have you seen a starving cat around? It must have slipped out from the Biology Academy. If you spot it somewhere, feel free to feed it with this. But be careful, don't let the disciplinary supervisors catch you. Okay. Rewind! Back to 4 o'clock. We know where the cat is, so we're going that way. That's a data log for us. All right. I don't know what that data log was, but we'll find out in a moment. Get back here. There we go. Why is it rubbing its head against me? That's its way of communication. What does that mean? Maybe something like, I could really go for some cat food right now. I see. Citadel regulations strictly prohibit students from feeding animals without permission. Give it. Here's your cat. Here, your cat food. After finishing the cat food, it purrs contentedly. Looks like it's taken a liking to you. Now you must step up and be its designated human. I don't know if our character counts as human. Bespoke, maybe. But human, I'm not so sure about that. Ow. Right. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay, you cannot reflect that. Noted. Can't break that either. Oh, secrets. I like secrets. Okay, it only takes 25 money to heal. Gotcha. You know, that's sort of like buying a potion, so no big deal. But you'll see what I mean by it feels like our attacks don't really have much oomph. Everything still just keeps moving anyway. So maybe a little bit more force feedback on the on when we attack things. That would be nice. Just that little bit of extra input. Ow. Oh, Sharkhead man. All right. Well, I wonder what's over here now that, oh, we can't climb. Okay, so coming all the way back here was a fool's errand. Noted. I just get this. Since we're not gaining EXP, I just feel like dodging the enemy is probably the better call in a lot of cases. Granted, the money from some enemies is nice. Yeah, I feel sort of incentivized to avoid combat. Which I don't know how to feel about that. You know? Oh yeah, you. Alright, let's trade. Chrono Pedal. Pedal possessing unique power. Collecting the 3 pedals increases the maximum capacity of Kotama's Chrono Shell. That could be useful. Temporal Coil. Increase the maximum capacity of temporal coils. Temporal Oven. Memo card effect. Marks unexplored map rooms on the map. Okay, so that... The oven is literally a map expansion. Gotcha. Memo card slot. Used to expand memo card slots at Nito's workshop. Artificial Gem. Temporalis. Solar System Travel Guide. A film trust to the President Versailles to resolve. Versailles to restore. Cat food. Okay. Feel free to ask me anything. Just maybe skip today's revenue. Well... About this shop. Sure, some people call my stuff cheap little trinkets and say I should be working on real inventions. But they're wrong. These little gadgets come in handy more often than you'd think. Just look at this eternal nightlight. It's this temperature locking water bottle, or this orthopedic Fascia gun. They could all be surprisingly useful in certain unexpected situations. Okay, what else have you created? I once have an air to ice machine. It's equipped with a phase shift device. Hit the button and poof, instant shaved ice. Okay, legit, that actually sounds good. I planned to set up a shaved ice stall in the summer festival, but the student council shut me down, called it a safety hazard. What did it do? I'm sure they come around if they just given it a taste. Oh, maybe we'll have turned all the air around into ice. Ooh, wait a moment. Looks like Arcadia's running late. Since you've got some downtime, fancy buying something? And just so you know, this isn't some sneaky sales ploy. You know what? Let's go ahead and buy the temporal oven. All right. Saya's dream log. She envisioned creating a temporal oven to transmit information across different timelines of parallel universes, but her clumsiness led to chaos across the multiverse. Okay. And we're gonna want probably one of these. Memo cards. Maybe an artificial gem. We could buy 2 temporalis, or we could buy 1 chronopedal. I think buying 1 chronopedal is a good idea. What do you all think? All right. Now we got that. We gonna save. And Groundhog Day. Get back here. All right. Well, we got that. Oh, right. We have 2 database things. Oh. In the district, there's a student named Chizuru. She enters herself as the student council security general. She's always seems tense, often looking exhausted. But no matter what I ask, she answers with patience. She's a good person. No vote, no peace. Give me your vote. Are you a candidate? I've never seen you before. Vote. It's not that easy to get a vote from me. Have you decided how well to settle this? Give it to me. Wait, do you even understand the rules? Vote. Give it to me. I see. So this is your way of campaigning. But I won't yield just because you're president. In the end, I won my first vote from that student and gained a deeper understanding of how this game is played. Well then. Ah, bookworms! That's what that thing was called. Okay. A timid, enigmatic creature that curls into a ball when threatened. These beings are not the product of any academy research. Their origin and motive for appearing on the campus remain shrouded in mystery. Several witnesses claim they seem particularly fond of paper books, often caught secretly reading from Carmel's collections, and always returning them neatly after finishing. And I beat the shit out of this guy, man. I feel like the asshole now. Oh. Okay, now we got more stuff. To officially register. Okay, yeah, principal's office. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So we could go that way, or hear me out. We could instead go check these out. We didn't check those rooms out yet. I think we check out the rooms. There's that one to the left that we haven't done yet. Oh. That could be why. Okay. So down left will probably lead to top left there. Okay. And now we know to bop this. Election protesters. A group of students shoved flyers into my hands that read, "Join us in opposing the Carmel Star election." They went to explain how the competition had disrupted their lives, from adapting to new school regulations to the lack of engagement felt by general course students. They even encouraged me to join the protest, but the moment I revealed that I was also a candidate, their demeanor shifted and they left me in displeasure. Skill issue. Oh, this a fresh hell. Okay. Whoop. Okay, got that. I hit the dodge button, but okay. Or dash button, technically. Okay, so am I just supposed to dodge forward? No, because that's too low. Okay, and now it's not even registering that I'm moving forward to go there. Okay. Don't know what's causing that. If I dash forward right there, it's just gonna slam into that. Yeah, this is a really tight jump. There we go. I knew I could make it, it's just gonna take some doing. Okay. And get the bookworm. There we go. Artificial gem. We now have 3 of those for whatever that does. Matt. Just can't go left there. We couldn't get to that room, but we might be able to get to this one on the right. So let's go check that. I will say, so far the gameplay has been pretty solid, but there are just a few nitpicks that I have with it. Again, oh, that's why we didn't go that way. Gotcha. The fact that there's not really any hit stun on a lot of enemies, only a few. I mean, even if it's not in the first hit, you know, if you get a full 3-hit combo on something, I feel like it should do a little bit of stun. That's something that even retro Castlevania did, you know? Have you noticed those strange doors around the campus? There said to be anomalous spaces created during the experiments, each one connected to another world. That's another thing right there. There has been times where the typos are like this, where it actually scrolls and puts the letter one step forward. They need to go ahead and do a little bit of touching up on that. Just because it looks it sticks out like a sore thumb. But we haven't found a way to open them. They're fused in place, immovable. Some say they're alien portals, since the gravity of them always acts strange. A student kept telling me all sorts of unsolved mysteries about Caramel, urging me to stay alert and to any unusual phenomena around the campus. Interesting. The other and the main thing Oh, that's what that does. No, turn that off. Hold up. No, I don't want that. Get that out of here. Okay, it says that should be turned off. Also, the hell does streamer mode do on this? I have it turned on, but I don't know if it makes it to where things just don't play, you know, copyrighted music, or if it's something else. I mean, there's one way to find out. It's for science. Ask. I'll do my best to answer your questions. Okay, I don't need to ask anything. Maybe ask the devs? You know what? I probably will. I should have done that beforehand. They didn't tell me, though. And I noticed that the music didn't change, so I'm gonna go back a little bit. Check and see if anything else changed. Trade. No, doesn't seem to be the case. Nothing seems to have changed. Well, I'll find out later. But just to be safe... Yeah, I have no clue what that did for us, but it is what it is. Also, I noticed that we have 0.69% of the vote. Hell yeah. All right, let's get moving. It's rare to see someone step up as a challenger. Really just plain foolishness. Oh, well, we got a database thing. Moment. Carmel Soul election rules. All enrolled students are eligible to run as candidates and hold voting rights. Candidates may campaign by any means permitted under school regulations. If a candidate challenges another student to a vote duel and wins, she acquires all of the defeated candidate's votes. At the end of the event, the student with the most votes will proceed to the principal's office to be granted the title of Caramel Star. The Caramel Star gains the authority to establish and amend school regulations. Huh. I almost jumped right into that. I feel like I'm getting ready to go into a boss fight. Unparryable attacks. When enemy strikes amidst a red light, the attack cannot be parried. Alright, noted. I saw your fight in the Central District. No doubt you're more than qualified for the election. But if you can't beat me here, this is where your journey ends. I should have parried that. That's an unparryable. Okay. Alright. It's fine. We're just gonna parry, thrust, counter thrust. And then, of course, shoot our goo all over the place. It's nature's way. Ow. I do like that we finally got some more intense music for this. That's a sword. Okay, don't know how it's meant to dodge that, but all right. Okay, so there's a phase 2. Car fluid and erosion. Prologue pushes car fluid and blah blah blah. Cause erosion, time progresses, temporal coils are consumed. Consequently, the enemies will grow stronger with the deepening erosion, though the rewards for retaining them will also increase. When entering temporal status, the difficulty of locked door battles increases significantly. The rewards also become far more substantial. For greater rewards, update your temporal coils for taking on the challenge. Sorry, deplete. So is it telling me to deplete my corals right now? Alright. I can do that. That's one gone. We need to deplete a few more. That's 2. I need to deplete just 2 more, and then I can go ahead and do that. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. One more is all that's needed. And here's that door. There we go. Now we've used all our temporal things. Saying going coilless for more fun, clearly? Exactly. Exactly. My guess is that means that their attacks hit harder and that, you know, there's just a little bit more HP on the dudes. But here's the thing. With how this game's set up, it feels like they already hit like a Mack truck anyway, so meh. All right. Gotcha. Dodge under that. Parry. Stab. Smack. Dodge out of there. Don't get too greedy. Okay, I thought that was going to be the ground crawler right there. Yeah, that's the ground crawler. There we go. Got smacked right there. Hey, Glorbus, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Alright, he's gonna go to phase 2 here soon. Okay, so that didn't reach that time. Huh. Didn't want to stab that, I wanted to stab him, but alright. Goes in the middle. So that's how I was supposed to dodge that. Gotcha. That's my opening. Parry, thrust. All right, we're gonna hit him with that buck-and-a-half quarterstaff. The quarterstaff just isn't good enough. Okay. Also, I think that downward thrust of his was actually parryable. I was just a millimeter in the air, so the umbrella pulled up. That's another thing right there, then. They should not have the glide and the parry be on the same button. The glide and the parry should not be on the same button. That is causing me a lot of issues. I'd say... I think the glide should be a, whenever jumping, if you hold A in the air, you could do that. And it'll just automatically glide, and then you can tap again to jump out of it. But, that's just how I would design it, though. As I said, I've got many, 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 many years of Metroidvanias under my belt. So I'm gonna judge it with a critical eye. That said, the game is solid. The game is solid so far. I am enjoying my time with it. There's just some things I would have done differently, or that I feel should be done in a different manner. Again, that's just me with my multiple years of Metroidvania experience under my belt, though. Oh, that was my opening. So was that. Okay, I can parry that. Noted. Okay, I had dodged to be behind him when that happened, but all right. Again, do not have parry and glide be on the same button. That is fucking me up right here really bad. Because I keep on hitting left bumper to block and parry. But because they have, for some unknown reason, they have glide on that as well, it keeps fucking me up. Just gonna bring over this way because I want to save that for an emergency heal. Way too early. Come on. Okay, got some shield back. Knocked him on his ass. You can't take damage right now. Emergency heal. Okay. It's gonna land right in the middle. Okay. Get the parry. Okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there, because it seems like in that phase, it just insta drops whenever you're dodging underneath him. And the way you dodge that is you have to dodge underneath him because he heat seeks on you from across the field otherwise. So the fuck am I supposed to do there on that unblockable attack? Am I supposed to just tank it? Get your happy ass over here. See, he only goes that far in this phase, but his other phase, he goes all the way across the map, so... And see, the way you dodge him is that you go underneath. So, that second phase, Parry. Nope, that's not a parry. Wow, when you go into that parry stance, you're stuck in there for a while. Holy moly, I couldn't dodge out of it. Well, I said time and time again, folks. Don't put the parry on the glide button. See, go to block, and if you're even just a millimeter off the ground, it goes into a glide instead. This game, it is fun, but I am fighting with the controls because it is going against many, many, many years of muscle memory. Alright, let's see. That's on me, I got greedy. Parry, smack, thrust. Okay. Okay. So apparently that attack hits behind him ever so slightly. So that's a hitbox issue, I'm noticing. So I did notice it with that collision there, that it actually hit behind him. And maybe I just didn't notice it before because of the speed at which it comes out in second phase. But there does seem to be a little bit of a collision error there. So that may be why I was getting hit when I thought I should. Why? Okay. Noted. We're learning here today. All right. That one I didn't get behind him. That one I was just right there. The parry didn't work that time. I hit parry. All right, game. I do think this game is only recent re-release, so I don't expect it to be perfect. But I will say, I am noticing some issues with it the more I play. Not a bad game. Game is good. The animations are nice and fluid. But I am noticing some issues as I play it. Because when it works great. But there are some things that are a little off. Hey Alex, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we've already gotten to this phase. We're doing fine here. Okay. Parry. Thrust. Get some HP back. Alright. Okay, that time he didn't go as far as he usually does. Parry. Okay. We've learned the boss patterns. Hopefully... I do... It's hard fighting against my muscle memory to jump and dodge and stuff like that. That's not what the game wants me to do. It wants me to just stand my ground and Sekiro this. But, oh, that doesn't... That goes against many, many years of muscle memory. For anyone who this is their first Metroidvania, they'll adapt to it immediately. But if you're like me, have done Metroidvanias for years, it's gonna take a lot of overriding muscle memory. Because as you've all seen me play Metroidvanias before. There's a lot of jumping and dodging I do in these. You cannot really afford to do that in this. You need to stand your ground and just fight head on like that. Don't touch the jump button at all. That is very counterintuitive to me. As someone who's been doing not just Metroidvanias, but action platformers for years. Holy moly. But yeah, as you saw, if you don't jump, it bugs the shit. If you don't jump, then you can survive. Because then you're forced to focus on the parry. But if you play it like a traditional Metroidvania, where in traditional Metroidvanias you're jumping and to get behind, you're jumping or sliding and stuff like that to get behind them, over them, away from them and whatnot. You can't do that here. So, I want to say this now. The game is good, but it goes against everything I've learned as an action platformer gamer. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it goes against it and is causing me a bunch of muscle memory to... It's caused me to deal with a bunch of muscle memory kicking my ass. And also, do not put glide on the same button as parry. Honestly, I feel like what they should have done is if they're going to have glide be left bumper, instead of having left bumper be parry as well, make B the parry button. It's on the opposite side of the attack. I think that would have worked better. A wristband damaged beyond repair. Carrying it enhances Kotama's basic abilities. Three temporalis pieces. All right. Give me this. Those who actually play Metroid will understand? Yeah. Hello. Wow, that was some fight back there. I'm surprised you managed to defeat her. I'm Juliet, the president of the student council at this academy, Citadel. Pleased to meet you, Kotama. I thought we weren't supposed to meet with the president until... You know what? Fair enough. After such a grueling fight, how are you feeling about the Caramel Star election now? I just need to keep winning. It's as simple as that. Wow, you're a ball of fire, aren't you? But sheer strength won't take you far. In this election, student support, namely your vote count, is what truly matters. See this gate leading to the Art Academy? Even if you're the toughest student all around, it won't budge until you secure at least 2% of the votes. Let me check your current votes. Oh, it's right on the mark. Congratulations. Well, to make the most of that determination, I'm offering you a special chance to earn more votes. Here's the deal. Some films managed by the council got scattered across the campus a while ago. A dozen in total. Some were taken, others lost by accident. If you manage to retrieve most of them, let's say 10, I'll reward you with a share of votes. But of course, be prepared for challenges along the way. Of course, I'm looking forward to the moment when you, Kotama, retrieve every single film. All right. Well, we know where one of those are, and we can just go buy it. So there's that. But let's see what's in this next area here right quick. Checkpoint. And a data log. Actually, we probably have two now. Let's read this one real quick, shall we? Welcome to the art exhibition hosted by the Art Academy. This guide aims to help you better understand and navigate the event. Exhibition overview. In celebration of the upcoming centennial anniversary, we hope to offer an artistic experience unlike any before. No docents will be present in the galleries. Instead, you are encouraged to interact directly with the artworks to uncover the creator's intentions and explore the deeper meanings within each piece. Exhibition content. 1. Interactive art. Dancing puppets, figures stepping out of their frames. When art breaks free from display cases and flat surfaces, how will you, as the viewer, respond? 2. Performance art. Art Academy students rest in specially designed hibernation pods. They are both the creators and part of the exhibition itself. The interpretation is left entirely to you. Theater performance. A 24-hour stage show featuring the Academy's star idol, Clara, presents a one-of-a-kind performance crafted just for you. When you're stuck fat rolling, you can only parry, I guess. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. And we also got... Where is it? Sailfish. Steer a student wearing a fish head mask, wielding a custom umbrella sphere to execute dazzling attacks. Despite never having met, there's an implicit sense of familiarity about her. She is always surrounded by others in similar fish head masks, yet they never seem to exchange words. That's some good tea. Juliet, 156 centimeters tall, birthday 606. The charming, charismatic student council president of Carmel. What she says goes. Plain and simple. She sets the bar for everyone and everything on campus. Juliet knows the campus better than anyone. It's like she has the blueprint of the place etched in her mind and can read every student like an open book. Yet, for someone who knows everyone else's secrets, she's a locked box. That's perfect. That perfect polished smile is of hers. It hides depths that no one has ever really figured out. She was present when we enrolled. Now we're about to graduate, and she still is. Just how long has she been running this school? You can help Juliet retrieve 10 films. If you can help Juliet retrieve 10 films, she will give you some votes as a reward. So she a demon, or an Oni, one of the two. We can tell by the horns. Yep. Oh, that's the thing. Those things are called abstract painters. A rogue bot that scribbles across the campus walls, hurling paint at anyone who interrupts its artistic flow. Its origin traces back to a student from the Department of Oil Painting obsessed with large-scale murals. She designed several graffiti machines to assist her on canvases spanning dozens of meters. After she graduated, the robots never programmed to stop, simply continued painting on every surface they found. Huh. Okay. Temporal coil meter. Carmo stores a monitoring device on temporal coils and has this area. Minimum quantity of temporal coils must be maintained to open corresponding isolation doors. Okay, so I need to get here with 6 total. Sorry, 5 total. I did not mean to drop all the way down. Okay, apparently whenever it does that little hop like that, that counts as a jump. You cannot double jump after that. An awakening orb. A key designated for activating hibernation pods. Each awakening orb is calibrated to retrieve only a single occupant. I see that. Give me money. Alright. I will say I do like the art style done this quite a bit. Oh, it's the scream. I wanted to parry, but our... My parry didn't register, despite it being right there. Okay. Little bit of jank. But we expect that the game is newly released. There will probably be some patches to fix it. Okay. There we are. Much better. Well, we defeated the Scream. Very grounded Metroidvania game. Yep. Very much grounded. Shrieking Screech. A dedicated recreation of classic masterpiece equipped with high-frequency scream speakers and interactive figures that emerge from the canvas. It's rumored that special color swaps versions also exist within the campus. The work began with a student while restoring the original painting. Decided to reinterpret it through its modern lens. Pinned speakers automatically emit piercing screams as viewers approach, while distorted figures break through the two-dimensional plane to interact with the viewers, blurring the lines between observer and art across dimensions. Incomprehensible art. Let's see. I stood before a painting, gazing at the randomly scattered color patches on the canvas. A description plaque nearby elaborately explained the artist's interpretation, but I felt nothing. The campus is filled with all kinds of artworks, but I can distinguish good from bad, much less grasp their value. The only thing I can truly perceive is the smell of paint mingled together. Also, folks, if you think I'm giving this game a hard time, as I've said, the devs graciously gave me a key to this to go ahead and show off here today. And whenever they hand me one, I told them, hey, I'm a seasoned Metroidvania player, and I've also got a degree in game design. I will be speaking my mind openly about this. And they said, oh, that's fine. And as I say to anyone who says, oh, that's fine, I go, are you sure? So once they say yes and give me that key, what they see is what they get, you know? What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Navigator? We're already late for departure. Whoops, sorry. I lost track of time completely. Each exhibit here excludes its unique charm. I got so engrossed, and before I knew it, I ended up lost in this art wonderland. Can't you just admit you're lost? Sometimes owning up to mistakes takes courage. Open sesame. So that's how the door up there opens. Thanks so much. I'm Ray, the navigator of the Arcadia. Nice to meet you. Arcadia? Pretty cool name, right? Sounds like it could conquer the distant stars. But of course, that's only possible if I can leave here, so thanks for the help. Looks like you're using temporal coils, Kotama. I've got something here that might be perfect for you. This is a rewinder the president gave me, but I find the teleportation a bit dizzying. If you ever get lost, feel free to use it to return to Arcadia. I'm heading back to the Arcadia now. Got a shipment to pick up at the Central District. Okay. A rewinder developed by the Student Council bearing some resemblance to the wristband dropped by Sailfish. By holding in right thumbstick in most areas of Caramel, you can rewind to the last rewind station, saving your current state and game progress. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let me catch up with chat. Interesting. Reminds you of those high-end cinema seats for movies like Avatar and stuff? Yeah, I want to say they call them 4X or something like that, or 4D experiences. I'm thinking it's just a rumble seat. Let's be real. Telling a girl to open her gate for you and let you through her. Oh my! Naturally, they named it Arcadia. Yep, that seems to be a theme. There's a lot of names here. Okay, we opened that. Let's get to the next checkpoint here, because I think that's a checkpoint right up ahead. Alright, can I... Okay, there's nothing there. I could go through that door on the right. That's where I'm supposed to go, but... Oh, the train to Arcadia. Let's see. Ah, here's our checkpoint. Perfect! Now we got a new spot to rewind time to. Gotcha. It's now again 4 p.m. The Big Apple, 4 a.m. Here you are, Kotama. I hurried out earlier without expressing my thanks. Please, take this memo card as a token of my gratitude. Also, it just dawned on me that one robot was acting like we were searching for this character the entire time, but they never once mentioned it that I can remember. What? Nito's Hando's memo card assembly on Arcadia. It might be worth paying her a visit. Oh, and now Arcadia can travel between unlocked stations. If there's a station you wish to visit, come find me in the crew room on the left. Okay, so the train's called Arcadia. Gotcha. Navigator's Day. Next, slightly boosted base attack. Description: memory card gifted to Kotama by the Navigator, allowing her to experience the joy of piloting the Citadel from a train from a first-person perspective. So can I equip that now? Ah, here they are. Oh. I can't equip them from here. I have to go somewhere to equip them. Gotcha. So probably right here. We could get another chrono pedal, wouldn't it be a bad idea? Or a temporal coil. We do need more of those. Let's get the coil. We now have 7. 7 coils. We can't afford anything else now. Feel free to ask me anything, just maybe skip today's revenue. Did I ask about Nito? Nito. Why does everyone keep bringing her up? I don't see why my work isn't as impressive as hers. You see it too, right? Little eggplant. Again, there is nothing little about my eggplant. Don't say it. Audience does not need to know. Find most games these days are meant for ADHD players who don't remember the story. Law conflicting information. A little bit. Is that a Rock'em Sock'em robot? It's a Rock'em Sock'em robot. With a pompadour. Okay then. Memo card. Equipping memo cards provides Kotama with the various bonus effects. Memo cards can only be equipped by an edit at Nito's workshop in Arcadia. Nito can help enhance your weapons and unlock new memo card slots using the retrieved slots. I bet. Okay. Here's my thought. I bet back at the other station where we had our first save point, our first time rewind station, my guess is that what they expected us to do was to hit up on something there that I missed. And that would have had the robot guy talk about needing to find the conductor. I bet you that's it. And because I didn't see that, it acted like I already had. So it was talking as if I had already seen it. Okay. Hey, who are you? Never seen you around here before. You got something pretty cool there. Let me check out that umbrella spear. Here you go. Oh, ooh. Now that's interesting. Like super intriguing. Hey, Longtail. Where'd you nab this umbrella? Name's Kotama. Weird name. Anyway, not a big deal. You know what? The umbrella spear isn't from our engineering club. It's meant for disciplinary supervisors. Disciplined supervisors? Letting those muscleheads handle such a delicate piece of art. What a waste! So frustrating. Let's make a deal, Kotama. I'll help amp up its power. Just promise me you won't hand it over to those muscleheads. Sure, I guess. That's the attitude. But for the upgrade, I'm gonna need a special material. I had a piece once. I hid it behind a specific painting in the Art Academy. Find it, and it's all yours. Memo cards. Alright, this is slightly increased base attack, and this is location of inactive map rooms on the map. Gotcha. So, bop. Bop. There we go. So now our attack has been increased ever so slightly, but that's still more attack. This area has been temporarily turned into a pet room. Found some notes here. Seems like everyone loves cats. There are 5 cats in total within Caramel. If you manage to find them all, something good might just happen. Okay, pure crystal form for continuous ground fluid. Okay, we got 200 luminite. So if we can find all 5 cats, we get a reward. Gotcha. Probably also have to feed all 5 cats. Interesting. Now I do think I know how we can get to that art room. That one art room that we couldn't get to before. I think, and I do mean think, what we need is, why did I do that? Oh, because I wanted to save. What we need is just to go from one spot to another, but okay, because let's see. We now have 7. No, we'd be 1 shy. Because if we go left... Oh, wait. 1, 2... Okay, we'll have just enough. We'll just go left. We're gonna go do this. Now, I will say, I don't know how much longer we're going to be going with this today. But, we are going to do at least this much more. because this is a sponsored stream to go ahead and just take a look at things, so I don't want to overdo it too much, otherwise you all won't have a reason to get it yourself either. You know, and I gotta leave reason for y'all to get. And I will say, I do enjoy what I've played so far. Even if it is fighting old muscle memory. Well, I can't do that. I can't climb that yet. That's something I can grapple onto, but I can't grapple onto it just right now. Okay, so there's nothing I can do there. Okay then. Hey, well, welcome in. That's a good pun. I appreciate it. But yeah, I do think now that we've done that, again, I need to leave a reason for you all to play and buy this too. So, what I'm going to do, folks, is I am actually going to end up wrapping this up here. So, I want to wrap this up. Let me go ahead and snooze the ads because I don't need them running while I'm doing this outro here. But folks, please do be sure to check out this game. This is called Kotama and Academy Citadel. It is on Steam. It is a decent game. I'm enjoying it so far. I do think there needs to be some tweaks done to it, as mentioned earlier. But I definitely say it's worth the asking price. I was having fun with it, even if it did mean that I need to rewire my brain in order to, you know, play it properly on its rules. But yeah, please be sure to check it out if you haven't. Again, thank you, Dev, so much for granting me a code. I do appreciate it. I'll definitely be playing more of this, probably on my own time, but I will be playing more of this. And as for everyone here, I want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider hitting that follow button, helps quite a bit. And if you watch this on YouTube, consider hitting that like button, helps a lot more than you know. Do stick around for the review, would I'd greatly appreciate it. But above all else, have a great day, folks.